Hello everyone, this is Manisa the Poet, your diamond in the rough in the city, still looking pretty. Coming to you guys today with yet another YouTube video, quarantine, coronavirus outbreak edition. And it'll be that until we get back in the sheets. Basically, it wasn't all bad that came out of this. I mean, this is something that I wanted to do for a long time. I'm glad that I get to change up my productivity because, I write poetry. I share it on Instagram. I have a book out. I, share my poetry through that. My tees customized. I put my poetry in the back of that. I write just to feel the writing. That's just my flow. On top of that, I just want to thank people first and foremost for listening to me. Because I don't have to be of interest to you, but I try to keep it real so that people can identify with me because when I was younger, I wish that I had more people that would have talked the way I'm talking to you guys. I have my aunt, God bless, but I'm grateful that I can reach out to young ladies who might want to take a different path, may not want to be like every other young lady on the street. Find your individuality, keep it, because there's nothing wrong with being who you are. Who you are is why God chooses you individually to do the things you do in life. At the end of the day, I love saying at the end of the day because it just wraps up the whole mood or the situation. So you might hear me say that a lot. This video is about a turnaround video that I did yesterday, or a reflection video. I won't even call it a turnaround because it was just something I heard on the news that made me so pissed off. I was like, they want to go back to work. They want to open up places that shouldn't be open just because of beauty. Beauty and vanity is a sin. I was like, why is it that serious for people? Yes, we all want to look good. We all want our nails done. But at the end of the day, are you willing to die for it? So my video was kind of in depth. It was speaking on that. And I'm glad that I was already on the path that God wanted me on, because when I did listen to my service, I was like, okay, you doing what you're supposed to do. I'm proud of you, and I believe God is proud of you too. Now, on top of that, the thing that I feel like bothers me the most is I come from humble beginnings. Like I said, don't ever mistake seeing me change up clothes or do the things that I do as I don't understand what it is to be what I have. I come from humble beginnings. I say that all the time. My dad did not spoil us in name brands. He did not play that. No, he bought skips that looked like name brands, and he didn't do it because he didn't have the money. He did it because he wanted us to know the value of money. Thank God for him, because by him doing that, I followed suit. Now, I didn't start rocking name brands and doing name brands heavy until I started working. And my story time today is about when I wanted some door knockers. It's ironic because these are the actual door knockers I wanted. These aren't actual gold though. Unlike my other jewelry, I don't really invest in gold earrings, and if I do, I'm gonna get them to go out because I lose one earring all the time. There's a lot of women that'll be able to identify with that, so I'm not gonna drop so much money on earrings when it's gonna be worth nothing. But back then I liked them, so I wanted them. I said, Dad, can you give me the door knockers? My dad said, okay, I got you. He took me to get a job at McDonald's. I started working at McDonald's, and within an hour of my father telling his friend, could she hire me? She said I was the best worker she had, and that he could leave. And I told him he could leave. I was no longer nervous, and I started making my own money. I learned how to take care of myself, and that's what he wanted from me. He told me, never depend on a man to do something you could do for yourself. And that in itself taught me, two lessons. One, the value of work. Two, to take care of myself. And plus, people respect you that much more when you are doing for yourself and they don't have to do everything for you. The reason why this story is instrumental today, because I never wanted to be interpreted as I don't appreciate the things that I have, or that I'm being flashy and flossy, because I'm not. It's just what I do. Anybody that knows me will tell you I love to match. I can match a $2 shirt with some $9 pumps and some jeans and be just as cute as if I had on a $2,000 outfit. It's not the value of it, it's just what I like to look like. And that's just what I do because I earn my money to do so. Now, for all the young ladies, you don't have to pursue being in relationships or having someone to care for you financially. You can go out there and work and earn your money. And that's vice versa for men as well. With this epidemic, don't feel like you have to have beauty parlors open and barbershops open. There's men that's cutting their own hair. There's celebrities and people that do this for a living on their jobs doing their own hair. Me, right now, I lace front myself to death. I wig myself to death. Synthetic, human, it doesn't matter. If I think it's cute, I'm rocking it. I have my own hair. I have real hair. I've always had long hair, but I cut my hair. So I don't like the length that my hair is now. But I am going to eventually rock it so you guys can see it because I want y'all to get that essence of me as well. But if I want to look cute and not in a nice little dress, I like my hair a certain length. So you will see me throw on the wigs and it's nothing for me. But that can be done in this crisis. It's funny that it's part of essentials. You got people out here still being able to run businesses on the internet. You got people that know how to make their own things. And I guess it's kind of good for them because now they can actually make more money. Whereas people was paying for mass-produced stuff because they had access to it all. I mean, right about now, to do my nails, I was about to roll up at Rite Aid and get me some press-ons. And like I said, legit, I used to do that 20 years ago. I used to throw on some press-ons for the girls in my building, and I used to use some good crazy glue because we had good crazy glue back then. I don't know what they selling now, but it would last, and I would do touch-ups, and I would charge them like $20, and it was cheaper than what they was going to pay at the nail salon. They didn't have to go pay $40, and lo and behold, I wound up going to get my nail license, and I did it for a little while, but it wasn't my passion. So I used it for the time that I used it, and I kept it moving. But the point being is now there's a young lady doing it on Instagram, and she was referred to me by Pretty Iceland. Well, not just me, but to all of her YouTube followers. Since my daughter initially followed her, you know, I liked the way the young lady was moving. And she reminded me a lot of myself, you know, when I was younger and growing up. And even now, you know, the way she throw her clothes together and takes care of herself. That really legit made me have a lot of respect for her. And she doesn't try to pretend that she has to spend a lot of money to look good. And that's really something that I have instilled in me. So I'm grateful she gave us the young lady that does the press-ons. She does designer press-ons. I'm gonna add her name in the description because this is the first day that I'm finding out about her. But I will also talk about her once I get my nails, you know, because I did tell her, you know, I would like to get my nails designed and, you know, order a set for myself and my daughter. But I say all this to say that we don't have to open non-essential, well, yeah, I'm gonna say non-essential businesses, you know, to have ourselves look good. There are men cutting their hair, women, like I said, doing their wigs or getting wigs, perming your own hair, braiding your own hair, all kinds of things. There's nothing really wrong with that. It's things that people have been doing for a whole lifetime that just didn't have the money to do it. So take advantage of that. We all have skills that we don't even know about until we actually try to do them. Follow suit with what's being said in the Bible, because the Bible also spoke about this situation. You know, they said there would be food shortages. There would be, you know, sicknesses, pandemics. That all was in the Bible. If you look back in the Bible, they had the locusts, they had the plagues. None of this is new. It's just new to us. Let's move through it by following the rules. Let's move through it by doing what we need to do. And let's move through it by respecting the fact that other people have a right to live. When you go out there, you endanger not only your lives, but the people around you. So this is Melissa the poet urging you, if it's not essential, we can wait. I tell you, I'm coming from a good place because with my health concerns, I have to actually be mindful of that. You know, I didn't ask for the whole 9/11 situation or any other my health situations I have going on. And I'm surely not asking anyone to feel sorry for me because I'm a fighter and I'm doing well at fighting and doing well at this battle we call life. But I could not do it without God. So I'm not trying to sit here and sound like a religious maniac or push off religion on anyone. Everybody knows, I tell you, we all believe in something, even if you only believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself enough to want to see you live, your family members live, and also the people around you. I pray for me, I pray for the world. This is Melissa the poet, your diamond in the rough. One more thing on my story time. I incorporated my dad, but I'm also incorporating my mom. I have like gamers in my life, and I'm not really a game head, but I got this portable Pac-Man from Rite Aid right before the pandemic started, and I'm grateful I did because I get to practice and get my skills up and do something with my time. You know, we have productive moments, but we also have to have fun too, so we have to mix it up. I told y'all I'll be doing my eyeglass review, sunglass review. These are my shades, yellow and purple. The shades are a little lighter than my jersey. I'm a little tight about that, but trust me, I'll find the right yellow. I'm not really a fila head, but basically I got these filas just because they match. I wasn't with the whole orthopedic look, and you know, New Yorkers ain't really rocking it like that. But I'm an individual. I respect my own individuality. I'm glad I'm the way I am because no one dictates my fashion for me, which sometimes turns out to make me trendset, which is a good thing. But I will always just be me, unapologetically me. The only person that can judge me is God, and I'm thankful that if I'm doing the things that I'm doing, I'm moving the way He wants me to. So I can't complain. I'm feeling blessed. As long as I got food in my house, a roof over my head, I'm able to pay my bills, especially at a time like now. I could do nothing but thank God. This is Melissa the poet. Don't take anything for granted. Please, all of us be grateful because there's people out here struggling. All of us be grateful for the life that we're given. Nothing is promised to us. Today is all we can live in, and that doesn't even mean that most of us have to make it through the day. Every day, wake up appreciative, wake up feeling blessed because life is too short. Thank you to the hospital workers, healthcare workers, MTA, sanitation, food service, restaurants, truckers, jobbers, FedEx. I hope I ain't forget anybody, but if I did, you're always on my list. I run through y'all all the time. God first and foremost. Melissa the poet, Diamond and Rough. See me at Diamond Mommy Poems if you want to read more of my work. Don't forget my tees, customized poetry tees. And remember, I would never think I'm above anyone. Doing the things I do doesn't make me an important person. It makes me a person that's compassionate, that cares, that wants to put something out in the world that they value. So never misconstrue the two. Thank you and have a good day.